That one spot, I swear to God. Oh, that would be why. That's funny. Just got a point. Explains a lot. Let's see here.
What are you doing? Who let you out?
Streaming.
What?
Streaming. I don't know if I told the sound to go away. I have no idea. Looks like...
Some things just weren't meant to be. Some things just don't work through. You tell yourself so many times, but you don't believe it's true. You failed, you didn't try enough, and when the going got too tough, you quit. Think another stepping stone on that downhill road I'm bound. Wouldn't life be wonderful if I were not around? I've never been a man who loved the way love ought to be. There's nothing wrong with her, there must be something wrong with me. Someone used to live with you, you just can't quite recall. There was no major battle, just an ending to it all. And lives you meant to live as one were finished, neatly closed and done, you're gone. You think another stepping stone on that downhill road I'm bound. Wouldn't life be wonderful if I were not around? I've never been a man who loved the way love ought to be. There's nothing wrong with her, there must be something wrong with me. Sometimes you just think about the things you know you did. And other times you realize you were really just a kid. But others, when their problems grew, showed their love and made it through. You split. You think another stepping stone on that downhill road I'm bound. And wouldn't life be wonderful if I were not around? I've never been a man who loved the way love ought to be. There's nothing wrong with her, there must be something wrong with me. You fight the doubts in the light of dawn. You try to work out what went wrong. The tangled eyes it takes so long to see. Both of you were blind, each left the other one behind. You grew in different ways to find the key. Somewhere there's another, you're afraid to take her hand. Afraid that all the things you've learned won't help you understand. But then you look into her eyes and know you'll grow as one this time. You stay. You think, I've got a stepping stone on that upward road I'm bound. Isn't living wonderful the way it goes around? I never knew it all before just what love ought to be. There's nothing wrong with us, and that is quite alright with me.
Just left her. She sat down on the chair he left behind. She said, what is love? Where did it get me? Whoever thought a love is no friend of mine? Iowa, oh, Iowa, oh, Iowa, Iowa, Once I had everything, I gave it up for the shoulder of your driveway and the words I've never felt. And so for you, I came this far across the tracks, 10 miles above the limit and with no seatbelt. And I'd do it again, for tonight I went running through the screen doors of discretion, for I woke up from a nightmare that I could not stand to see. You were wandering out on the hills of Iowa, and you were not thinking of me. Oh, I, Iowa, Iowa.
It's time to save big every day during our 25 days of deals at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 50% off select artificial Christmas trees, holiday lights, and more. Plus, get 40% off and free local truck delivery on select vanities to elevate your bathroom. Find these savings in-store and online today, because Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/6 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Is it possible to predict the unpredictable? Could surgeons use a patient's own anatomy to create 3D printed life-size organ models to map out challenges ahead of time, making surgery more precise, efficient, and less invasive? Is it possible? It already is, because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
You'll know real when you get it. It'll say eBay Authenticity Guarantee, and you'll feel it. That handbag you've been eyeing says all eyes on me. With that rare watch, you're the heavyweight champ of any room. When that diamond ring glistens, you own the spotlight. And when you catch that sneaker drop or that streetwear collab, it'll be fly, fresh on the daily. With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, you can trust that feeling of real is always in reach. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal. Visit ebay.com for terms.
Wendy's Peppermint Frosty and Frosty Cream Cold Brew make the perfect gift for anyone in your life. Especially for you. Yeah, this year you're sitting on your own lap and getting yourself what you want. Finally. And now every day this season, unlock 20% off your total when you get any small, medium, or large Frosty in the Wendy's app. So order something from your own wish list this year.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's with app offer and registration. Applies to menu items only. Taxes and fees excluded.
Me and Daddy and Grandpa Pa went out on the colony ship. They needed some farmers and engineers for work at the end of the trip. Now Daddy is a farmer and I'm an EE, but my grandpa is a sage, which I guess is why they asked him on, never mind his ripe old age. Now a colony trip takes 2 long years, even using hyperdrive, and they can't put all of us to sleep, cause we won't wake up alive. So by the time 6 months went by without a thing to do, my grandpa got a hankering for the taste of a homemade brew. When the liners start passing with their passengers and bars, when the traders start to running, passing drinks between the stars, when the spacers start drinking and they'll drink most any swill, why you can bet they'll never forget the terrific centrifugal still. Grandpa wiggled into the hold and he stole some copper stock. He found a fuel container and that fuel went out the lock. Then he went through a vent to maintenance to get a welding flash, and he slipped through hydroponics where he got some algae mash. Now fermentation vat is huge and cabin space is small. So to find a place to stash the gunk, he sealed his shower stall. Then Grandpa found an old G-hold and stamped it quarantine. He built his still inside it and he set the flash for steam. When the liners start passing with their passengers and bars, when the traders start to running, passing drinks between the stars, when the spacers start drinking and they'll drink most any swill, why you can bet they'll never forget the drinks and typical still. Well, it's a funny thing about the old G, things just don't work the same. Heat don't rise and cold don't sink in a normal stilling scheme. Poor Grandpa waited days and weeks and not a drop came out. So Gramps hauled off and kicked the still below the water spout. Grandpa flew across the hold and he carried him down the hall. That still began to rotate with its top glued to the wall. When Gramps came to and staggered in, he thought he'd lost his mind to see a spinning whiskey still with its tubing full of shine. When the liners start passing with their passengers and bars, when the traders start to running, passing drinks between the stars, when the spacers start drinking and they'll drink most any swill, why you can bet they'll never forget the drinks and still. So Grandpa got a bright idea and he built a wheel-shaped tub with heaters on the outer rim and siphons at the hub. He filled it with his mixture and he gave the wheel a spin, but it took us 14 months to get him sobered up again. Well, our colony's been running strong for 30 years so far. Rest his soul, old Gramps would smile to see how rich we are. We ship his brew from sun to sun to liver-hating fools. But us, we never drink it. It's too good a starship fuel. When the liners start passing with their passengers and bars, when the traders start to running, passing drinks between the stars, when the spacers start to drinking and they'll drink most any swill, why you can bet they'll never forget the really centrifugal still.
Comes Fenris twin, his jaws are open wide, the serpent rises from the waves. Your man got a twist and turn, mighty in his wrath, the eyes are full of primal hate. Son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, your destiny awaits. Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, Ragnarok awaits. Rise to face the snake with hammer high at the edge of the world. Bolts of lightning fill the air as Mjolnir does its work. A dreadful serpent roars in pain. Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, your destiny awaits. Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, Ragnarok awaits. Mighty Thor grips the snake firmly by its tongue, lifts his hammer high to strike. Soon the work is done. Mjolnir sends the giant snake Twilight of the thunder god, the Ragnarok awaits. Twilight of the thunder god. 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 Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, your destiny awaits. Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, the Ragnarok awaits.